Bienvenidos, queridos oyentes, to another enchanting episode of Espooky Mysteries. I'm your host, Joerios, and today we're diving into a realm that blends the celestial with the mysterious. Our journey takes us to Mexico, where recent sightings of angels have left communities awestruck and searching for answers. First, we explore the small town of Tepoztlán, where multiple residents have reported witnessing angelic beings descending from the skies. Are there divine messengers? So could there be another explanation for these heavenly apparitions? My script has other things on there, but we're not going to go over those because I feel like there's more to talk about than what my script says. We'll discuss the cultural and spiritual significance of angel sightings in Mexico, folklore from ancient beliefs to modern day testimony. These stories capture the imagination and faith of people across the nation. So grab your headphones. The word just cut off. So if I do this, yeah. Oh, what is going on? Why does that happen sometimes? There it goes. So grab your headphones, turn down the lights, and prepare to be transported to a world of wonder and mystery. You're tuned into Espooky Mysteries with me, Joerios. Let's get started. Is there a transition? Where's the transition? That was actually kind of cool. I had nothing for it, but there was no like swing, swipe, or nothing. Just a sound. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a short episode, but there are a few things I'd like to talk about. So, in the city of Mexico City, there are giant statues. So there's two main ones, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to go over that real quick. 9 fascinating facts about Mexico City's Angel of Independence. It's just a giant statue of a golden angel. I'm pretty sure you've seen pictures of it. Almost didn't get built. The history of this famous angel was rocky. Various public bids were held in the mid-1800s for designing a monument to commemorate Mexico's independence from Spain. But the instability of the government during those years meant that no decisions was ever made. In 1843, a version of the angel started to be built in the city's main plaza. But the project was abandoned midway because of lack of funding. When architects finally started building the angel's current location in 1906, an entire side of the monument collapsed and they had to start over again from scratch. We're lucky she made its completion. The base of it looks cool. It was finished in 1910 to commemorate 100 years of independence for Mexico. I don't know, this is going to bug me. Oh, there it goes. My side screen where I'm watching myself being recorded was like this tiny. And every time I talk, outline is purple. And it was bugging my mind that it was this small. I had to resize it. I don't know. It's a personal preference. And in time to be present for the start of Mexico's next revolution, which would range from 1910 to around 1935. The angel is actually a winged statue of Victoria, the ancient Roman goddess of victory. She holds a crown of laurels in one hand, placed on the head of the triumphant independence insurgent, and a broken 3-link chain on the other to symbolize the 3 centuries of Spanish rule in Mexico before Mexicans rose up and broke from Spain. That's actually pretty cool. I never knew that. Today, the statue of the Ángel de Independencia is actually a copy of the original, which fell from its pedestal and broke to several pieces during an earthquake in 1957. The column itself was reinforced and the interior stone staircase changed to metal, and the statue of Victoria completely replaced during the 1985 earthquake. So it got replaced, and then a year later there was another earthquake, and nothing happened. The base got messed up, though. Within the base, speaking of which, of the Independence Angel is a tiny mausoleum with the remains of Mexico's greatest generals and instigators who were active during the fight of independence. Ignacio Allende, Miguel Hidalgo, Juan Aldama, and Don Nicolas Bravo lie here, among others, along with the remains of one woman, Leona Vicario, one of Mexico's first female journalists and activists and funder of the independence movement. I'm not gonna lie. The first two names reminded me of Harry Potter because the houses in the story were like named after the the wizards. Like Hufflepuff. Let's see the founder's name, Helga Hufflepuff, and then Salazar Slytherin. They were named after them. Godric Gryffindor. And the first two names, there's a place in Mexico called Hidalgo, and then there's a place called Allende, which is a small little town where my family's from. There's multiple Allendes, so you know, it just I don't know why I just thought of just me being me. If you're wondering why I'm yawning so much, it's early in the morning. I should be asleep, but I could not sleep. Anyways, anyone who lives in Mexico City will tell you that one of the most frequent sights at the Angel de la Independencia is a group of teenagers dressed in their finest, posing to take pictures for someone's quinceañera celebration. Parked around the edge of the traffic are often long SUVs, limousines, and proud parents looking on in admiration. In addition to the Tapeta and tuxes, hundreds of tourists camp out on the stairs surrounding the Angel every day, snapping selfies with the wing protector of Mexico. So it's a popular place to take pictures. Tours of the Angel on a normal day include only a walk around inside the statue's base and its mini mausoleum, in honor of independence fighters, but with advance notice and a special permit, groups can ascend the statue's winding inner staircase and go all the way to the top of the Angel for a glimpse of the city below. I would love to see that, like what it looks like at the top. The Angel de la Independencia is the focal point of the frequent and massive parades and protests on Reforma Avenue. Each year, she is overrun with locals trying to get a glimpse of the National Pride Parade, where you just might find Angel de la Independencia look like in the crowd, and her base is often draped with banners protesting everything from transgenic porn to NAFTA. The hell is transgenic porn? To the current president's administration as a symbol of Mexican freedom, this monument represents many movements. Yeah, I mean, it's everything. That's what it was built for, was to be a symbol for Mexicans. Two more tips, or two more known facts. William Lamport, or as he's known in Mexico City, or Mexico, Don Guillon de Lamport, stands guard at the entrance to the Angel's inner sanctum, holding his cloak, eyes lifted towards the heaven. Lamport was executed in 1659 after a failed attempt to organize an uprising against the viceroyalty of Spain in the New World. He believed in equal rights for all, including indigenous people of Mexico, black slaves, and is thought to have written the first Declaration of Independence of the New World. It is one of the most well-known images of Mexico. I mean, it is. When you talk about Mexico City, you see this picture. From opening shots on the Netflix series Sense 8 to publicity videos, the Angel's unmistakable, breathtaking, and a vital part of Mexican culture. Sorry that I yawned so much. I'm tired after this and went straight to bed. So you may wonder, why are we talking about angels? Well, the Vatican, big switch, just released new guidelines to the paranormal. And I just thought it'd be awesome. So let's see. Is there anywhere that says them? Oh, there is. Okay, so we're gonna go through first an AI generated version of the list, and then we're gonna go through a real version of the list. Then we're gonna go through a couple stories and things like that. We will talk about the Tepoztlán angel sightings, and we're gonna talk about a video that came about 15 years ago. Not longer than that. It's probably been 15 years. 17 years. 17 years. 17 years ago, man. This was one of the first videos I saw of the paranormal. Okay, so Google Search Labs, which whenever you type into like Google's search bar, it pulls up this like, oh, this is what I found. So a lot of it should be accurate for the most part, but we'll go over like maybe CNN's or VaticanNews.com. There, what they say the rules are. So we're gonna go over 4 of them. The hell is that? Oh, it heard me talking about it, so my phone went off. So in May 2024, the Vatican released new guidelines for evaluating supernatural phenomena, including apparitions and revelations, in an effort to prevent hoaxes and scams. So what that means is that they have a prior knowledge and they are the authority on this. So now if you go, there's an angel sighting over in so and so. Well, now to get it validated, the Vatican has to send somebody be like, okay, due to our evidence, you lied. Or I seriously doubt that they're gonna be like, it's true. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna the entire time to be like, it's a lie. Anyways, careful assessment. Incidents should be thoroughly evaluated to ensure they are not fraudulent or attempts to make money. Like I said, they're going to send their own people out. Avoid damaging the church. The guidelines warn against actions that could cause scandal, undermine the church's credibility, or harm its unity. So, if you see an angel like throw a rock at a church, it didn't, because that damages their credibility. So that means if it's at like the Catholic or the Christian church and something bad happens and you blame it on an apparition, not just angels, but that's the subject we're talking about. But like if you blame it on an apparition, it could go against what they believe in. No declarations of supernatural origin. The church will no longer issue declarations that accepts a phenomenon's supernatural origin. Instead, the church can issue a citation that allows a bishop to benefit pastorally from the phenomenon, even promoting its spread. So, in other words, if something happens, like the most popular Mexican like meme, not meme, but like trope, is La Virgen de Guadalupe appearing like in my shirt, on my green screen, in my wall. I can't make a declaration, but the Vatican can be like, hey, look, you can bring that in and benefit from it for your people. Not money wise, not monetary. They're not saying monetary. They're saying that like if a miracle does happen, you can get people to come and join your congregation by using it. Only the Pope can declare supernatural. Only the Pope, not local bishops, can declare apparitions or revelations to be supernatural. And last but not least, on this little thing that we have here, consider moral gravity. The guidelines consider it particularly morally serious if supernatural experiences are used to control people or commit abuses. Which kind of contradicts the third one. So no declaration of supernatural origin unless it benefits pastorally that allows a bishop. The church can issue a citation that allows a bishop to benefit pastorally from the phenomenon. I don't know why that word just came out like that. Even promoting its spread. So that kind of contradicts it, because if you're using it to promote yourself, then you're controlling people. Because I hate to say it, a lot of Hispanics follow blindly when it comes to the church. Like, not even a second thought. They're like, oh, it's a miracle. Vatican said it's a miracle. We have to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've hated it my entire existence, because that just means that, I don't know, I've always felt it makes it feel like a scam. Ooh, man. Okay. There's a lot. Let's look at general guidelines. Whether signs of divine, this is from VaticanNews.com. VaticanNews.va/English/Vatican City News. Just a lot. This is like from the church. This is from the Vatican. .va, Vatican. According to the new norm, the Church will exercise her duties of discernment based on the following: whether signs of a divine action can be ascertained in phenomena that are alleged to be supernatural origin, whether there is anything that conflicts with faith and morals in the writings or messages of those involved in the alleged phenomena in question, whether it is permissible to appreciate the spiritual fruits, whether they need to be purified from problematic elements, or whether the faithful should be warned about potential risk, whether it is advisable for the competent ex celestial. Oh, that's a word I've never read before. Ex celestial authority to realize their pastoral value. However, it is not foreseen in these norms that that word again, the ex celestial authority would give a positive recognition of the divine origin of alleged supernatural phenomena. Therefore, as a rule, neither the diocese, I am Catholic and I cannot pronounce these words and I've heard them all my life, the diocesan bishop, nor the Episcopal conferences, nor the dicastery will declare these phenomena are of a supernatural origin. Even if nihil obstat is granted, it remains true. However, the Holy Father can authorize a special procedure in his regard. God. Now, what is nihil obstat? Nihil obstat without expressing any certainty about the supernatural authenticity of the phenomenon itself. Many signs of the actions of the Holy Spirit are acknowledged. The bishop is encouraged to appreciate pastoral value and promote the dissemination of the phenomenon, including pilgrimages. There's a lot. There's para prae oculis habitur, curator, sub mandato, prohibito e obstruato, declaratio de non supernaturalities. Those are all just words in Italian. Man, there's a lot. There's a 2-minute report. Yeah, okay. The new procedures. It is up to the diocesan bishop to examine cases, submit their judgment to the dicastery, send it in, and they're going to decide whether it's real or not. Oh man, that's a lot. Finally, the use of purported supernatural experiences or recognized mystical elements as a means of pretext or exerting control over people or carrying out abuse is considered of particular moral gravity. In other words, don't do it. If you can change someone's mind to do it, don't do it. Regardless of the final approved determination, the diocesan bishop must continue to watch over the phenomenon and the people involved, exercising his ordinary power. So, if it gets approved, they have to keep an eye on it and be like, or watching, making sure you don't abuse this authority because you are now supernatural. That's a lot. Like, there's a lot. It's a lot. This is from the Vatican. This was published May 17th. Norms for discerning alleged supernatural phenomena. It's already being enforced as of May 19th, 2 days later, of the Feast of Pentecost. The document is preceded by the detailed presentation by Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez, prefect of the dicastery, followed by introduction and 6 possible conclusions. The procedure allows for faster decisions while respecting popular devotion. As a rule, the Church's authority will no longer be engaged to officially define the supernatural nature of a phenomenon, a process that can require large amounts of time to thoroughly study an event. So once it gets approved, it gets approved. They don't have to approve it. Wow. This seems like, what movie was it? The Pope's Exorcist? Like at the very end, it reveals that there's like a network of high-level exorcists working behind the scenes to take care of things. This kind of what it feels like. Like they're like, okay, here's the rules. we're going to slowly reveal that there's an army of exorcists out there. First, we're going to drop the guidelines. And who's in charge of the guidelines? Which are now these bishops and cardinals. And like, we don't say nothing, but they control it. Like they're saying like that movie was real. It touched too many bases. We have to say something. I keep looking down because my camera's not here, but my camera's right there, but I'm looking right here. Sorry about that. I expected it to be a lot. Yeah, so that just shows like how significant angels are in Mexico and how, I know that's the Vatican, which is Italy, Rome, but as Catholics, this affects a lot our everyday lives, unfortunately, whether believe it or not. So, I know in the introduction I talked about Tepoztlán angel sightings, and as far as I could tell, 2006, 2000, a month ago, there's an article here. The Men in Black have discovered my secret in the Tepoztlán, May 2021. That's not that long ago. Yeah, but anyways, screw that article. It's not really an article. It's just someone's story. But anyways, I had a burp. Okay, so if you look up the Tepoztlán angel site, I visited. Oh my god, it opened TikTok. Is it gonna play automatically? Please don't play automatically. Don't play. Stop. Oh, stop. Just want to read the description. just starts playing. One of Mexico's magic towns called Tepoztlán, and is truly was pure magic. Tepoztlán surrounded by mountains, streets lined with cobblestone roads, shops, and blah blah blah. Something else that makes it amazing is that there are frequent UFO sightings here. I did not want you to play. Go back. Anyways, but this is one that I wanted to talk about because Tepoztlán is, as you could tell by the name, it's an ancient city that's still active to this day. It's not like, oh, like where did the Aztecs go? No, it's like, oh look, there's a Mayan monument right there. While I have my Starbucks. I don't know if they got Starbucks over there. It's a small town. It's probably called a Starbucks. There's probably some guy down there just making some regular ass coffee. Anyways, beyond that, it is constantly featured. Not featured. Constantly has UFOs. I'm so tired. Can't wait till I'm done recording and go to bed. Anyways, but there's constant UFOs. There's constant creatures and things spotted flying from the skies. It's like just a simple search. Magical town truly is a spectacular place. Creatures from heaven spotted in Mexico. Mexico's most magical town. A bit of the divine in Tepoztlán. UFOs seen flying above the Toltec pyramids in Tepoztlán. I mean, real UFO spotted. A day out, chanting mythical village. Mysterious underwater anomaly is back again. It's France. Fuck. Shocking UFO encounter in Mexico. UFO's Mexico Seraphim. Now, Seraphim is an angel. But I want to click on it. But I'm just saying, like, there's other cities in Mexico. There's cities all over the world. There's the Skinwalker Ranch that constantly has portals opening up and creatures coming out and UFOs. There's places like this that exist all over the world. And for Mexico, it's Tepoztlán. I just thought that was interesting. That is something I wanted to talk about and, touch on, is that in Mexico, we have this. And in Brazil, they have their own. There are key places all over the world that have very high levels of sightings. And I believe that this is one of the highest levels of sightings there is. It's Tepoztlán. And it's at a pyramid. I just thought that was interesting. Now, to talk about. Oh God, I can't stop yawning. Now, there's two videos I want to talk about. Can I put it on here? Yes, I can actually. So share screen. This one. Share. So these two videos I want to talk about. This one we're gonna go first. No audio. Oh, stupid commercial. Hold on, don't play a commercial. Drop the screen share. I didn't think that was it. We don't get paid for commercials around here. No, thank you. Boom. Now, I didn't know I could do this. This will make it awesome. So, make a big screen. Bam. Now, this is supposedly a biblically accurate. No, don't share audio. A biblically accurate angel, because the angels have all the little, like all this pause. All these right here are supposed to be like separate eyes and wings. Like if we saw an angel in reality, it would drive us insane. But this is it. They had to use third-party software to study the image. Yeah, they took it from someone else, but this is in Mexico. Biblically accurate UFO spotted during a wedding in Mexico. And that's not a UFO. That would be an angel. That's crazy. See, and these are in these high areas. See, where was this one at? Some say it's a balloon, others say it's an angel. Doesn't say where it's from. Anyways, there's that one. And then there's this one. This is the one I wanted to talk about the most. So this. He's talking about the last battery that he kept. Anyways, this possible fallen angel in Catalonia. Where's Catalonia? Spain? I'm guessing it's Spain. Spain, Barcelona. So this is a video that I saw. This is one of the first videos that I saw 17 years ago that had to do with the paranormal. And it was freaky. So they're out in the middle of nowhere. And this is supposedly a fallen angel. So you see right here, something fell. Can't really see what it is, but they explore. See, they see like feathers. Let's go back here. Okay, you see like that's part of the feather or wing. And then they keep going. See the date, 2006? And then they hear some noise and they see this right here in the distance. See that thing right there? That's what they call a fallen angel. Look at that thing. Oh, they have shit. And they ran for their lives. Funny. So that's what got me into like angels, spiritual activity. What is it? They say that one's a fallen angel, which would mean it's a devil. It's not a fallen angel, devil. So it's terrifying. And now that I know I could do this, we could do a whole episode of just like crazy videos and I talk about it. I think that's what I'm gonna do next time. I'll queue up a whole bunch of videos that like from what started me off as loving the paranormal. But that's insane. Like I first saw that and I just about lost my mind. I was like, that can't be real. And there's never been anything that says if it's real or not. Oh, there's more clear footage of the first one. Whatever. Not right there. Share. See right here? That's way clear. Nope, go away. That's what an angel supposedly looks like. Like if you Google what does an angel look like, biblically accurate angels, it's terrifying. Just eyes and wings and fire. But yeah, I have no real like explanation for that. Like, what is that? Some say it's a group of balloons. Others say it's anything. It can be anything. But with the government recently releasing data that UFOs are real, and with the Vatican releasing notes updating what it considers supernatural events and paranormal activity, I feel like they're preparing us for something, and this is it. Like they're coming. Not like angels and UFOs are coming to take over. Now they're just like they're making themselves more and more known as we move along in our lives. Now, whether it's a good thing or not, that's a whole different story because the way we're running the show, we've gone off the rails. Now, there's good and bad things that have happened in our lifetime. One of the good things that I consider is that there's more acceptance and tolerance. And then one of the bad things I consider is that there is not enough acceptance and tolerance because there's still a lot of hate. And that's kind of saddening in the world we live in now that there's this much hate. And I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Not to get political. I'm not political whatsoever. I don't I don't follow that kind of stuff. I don't care. My whole world is what I do. And I just personally I believe that just everyone should love everybody. Hate whoever you want to hate. And I know hate is a strong word. And if you don't like somebody, don't like them. But guess what? You don't have to go out of your way to make that person's life miserable. If I don't like you, guess what? I don't talk to you. It's as simple as that. I don't have a reason to get involved like that. So, but a lot of people feel that they have to get involved. I don't know why. Well, that's the end of the episode today. We got a little serious at the end, but I showed y'all some of the videos. I'll do more next time. Next week's episode, I got one in the chamber still, so in case I ever miss a week, I got one ready to go. I'm keeping that one in my back pocket. Gotta keep one extra. But that's about it. I'll see y'all later. Stay spooky, my friends. And if you made it this far into the episode and you want to come on and do an interview, talk about your experience with the paranormal, please let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Let me know. I would say email me, but my email's acting up. I gotta fix that. I don't have a separate email anymore. If you look, it'll tell you Joerios28 at or Jose at Joerios28.live or something like that. But that email has been shut down. So I gotta create a new one for just this by itself. So give me a week on that. But if you'd like to be on the episode, please let me know. I'm working on still getting the Alpha Wolves, but they've been slacking a little bit. I can say that because I know one of them. Anyways, stay spooky, my friends, and I'll see y'all next time.